Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Cory. Welcome if you're new here. Yes, for today's video, this is the very long overdue ink pen reviews. So this is from my December currently ink pens, and it has come to my ritual that I am always doing it monthly. But for January, I have inked my pens, and it's already like mid or almost end of January. I'm still gonna upload my currently ink pens after this, or I have a lot of videos lined up. So yes, today I'm gonna, hopefully they'll still write, because I stopped using them from the new year and I used my new January currently ink pens. So I have to see, and let's just rate it according to, this is gonna be a very quick one. You've always known me with my reviews. So since this is the newest pen here, I guess, only new, oh no, there's the Twsbi. This is the second to the newest pen. This is the Kaweco AL collection aluminum in olivine. So I couldn't say no to this pen, and I have inked this up with the Sailor Manu Shirakashi. Okay, so ink is also green. So it was really, the timing of this pen is really perfect for the festive season. So comfort combination for this pen, let me just see. Okay, here we go. Let me just label it here. L for the ink level, and I is for the ink flow. How is it with this nib? And for P for the pen, how much I love it. And C is the overall combination of both, and N if I have any other notes, whether I love it or I don't like it, so I put it there. This is just for my reference, but I do film it, so when analog is down I can go to the digital online like my channel, but vice versa. Either way, I have a record. So for the level of this ink, let me just see. I normally show it so you'll know how much I use this pen. It's close to empty. So let's just put here 2%, because to be fair, it still writes. The reason why I'm showing the ink level is, that's how you know how much you've used your pen. So there's this 2%. And the ink flow, this is a fine nib, and I really love the combination of the Sailor on this one, on this nib. And so I'd give it, how did I rate it? Is it out of 10 or 5? I'd give it a 4 out of 5. I don't know, with Kaweco, the aluminum sport collection or line, the nibs are always good. So is it because it's a little bit pricier? But yeah, compared to the normal usual Kaweco sport. So now for the pen, overall I really love its beauty. Aside from the exterior, the performance of this pen is way so good for me that I'm gonna grab it sometime again in the coming months. So this is a win for me. So this is a, let's just say, let's give a perfect 10 this time, because it's holiday holiday season still, leftover from Christmas feels. So now the comfort between the two, the combination, comfort combination, whatever. We all know that Kaweco is tiny, so that's given, but my hand is also tiny. So if you're new here, I do have a lot of Kaweco pens, and I know I don't normally mention or comment about the size because it's a given, but the comfort sometimes, you know, and the nib, how is it the combination. For example, my brass Kaweco, I don't really love the EF on that, but this one is in F. I might also love maybe the medium. So this year we never know, but yeah, I want to explore more on the mediums. I've seen Kimmy's Mind World. I will flash her YouTube channel. She's the queen of Kawecos. Like, because of her, I've been buying Kawecos. So yes, she has a lot of bolder nibs, and I'm seeing how the ink flows, and it's very good. So for this combination, it's very good for me. No hard start, no skipping. Pen is comfy, although it's aluminum sport, but it has some weight that is on the mid, like not too heavy and not too light. So I really like the overall of this pen. My comment notes is 5-star. Love it. Let's just keep it short. So means this combination is good. A Sailor ink and a Kaweco. I mean the Manyo line of ink. So that is our first pen for December. Let me just move this. I'm talking, guys, so I don't think I need to zoom you in. But yeah, these are the pens side by side. So the next one is the Pilot E95S, or the Elite. It's the same. I've inked this up with the Atramantis Cola, the scented one. I think this one is here, yeah. And so far, the ink level is already empty when I checked before filming. So because I want to try it out if it still writes. The reason why I want to try it out is among all these pens, this one behaves weirdly this time. It keeps skipping, and I don't know, I just don't love the combination. But yeah, the ink is just, it's already 0. See, but I dip it before filming. I just to write, and the ink flow is really worse, like 1 out of 5. Maybe because of the ink, my guess, or did I damage this? This is already like a year, but so far this is a very buttery writer, like very smooth. But with this one, or it can be with the paper from my Hobonichi Hon or my Traveler's Company Traveler's Notebook, it's really not performing for me. So for the pen, it's again comfy and all, it's good. The performance for the pen, I'm giving it a 3 out of 5. Meaning when I'm writing long writing, first 2-3 sentences, it's good, and then suddenly it skips, you know, your letters are missing. So I don't have my journal here, and it's private, but yeah, that is the reason why I feel that this is because of the Atramantis Cola ink. Same with the combination, it's really or the comfort, I'd say it's just poor this time, because I know it's because of the ink. So no, very good and it's a no for me, this combination, because I know Pilot is very good. This Elite is one of my favorite pocket pen. So yeah, that's just a no for me, this combination. So no to the Atramantis Cola. Maybe the black or the brown is good, but the cola, it's scented. Maybe they use a different formulation. So third on my pen here, I normally ink 5, but this year I inked 6 this month, because I know one is new, either the Atramantis, the Eco Black Rose Gold, or the Kaweco. So I added, so it's 6 ink pens for the month of December. Third pen is my Scarlet Esterbrook, and so far I really love this pen. It's almost a year or 2. I think I got this when it's really launched, and As you know, Esterbrook is very known for its cap, you know, the safetiness, and you know the ink never dries. So this nib also is very good. It's in F. All my Esterbrook are in F nibs. I don't have any other Esterbrook that's not in F for now. Let's see. The ink is still like 30%, if you can see that. And this is inked up with Vinta Sandugo. I braved myself so much to use that very attitude, I call it attitude ink, my one and only Vinta bottle. So let's put it, let's say there is still like 30%. Okay, ink level, flow, everything is, if not perfect, close to perfect. The reason why I don't give it a 5 because it's kind of messy on my journal, the ink. So it has nothing to do with the nib. The nib is fine, but because the ink is also a wet ink and the nib is also like flowing smoothly, there's no hard start, and also I just give it a 4.5. For the pen overall performance with this ink, I'd say it's good because it's really on the season, the December. I don't know if you guys do that, aesthetically curating your ink pens for the season or for the month. So I've selected this combination because look at that, there is like a shimmer and also this can survive shimmer. I thought I'd only use it for Twsbi. So yeah, this is again a, let's just say 9, just because see, like I said, it's kind of messy but overall the pen performance is good. Combination, comfort, and all, again, I love Esterbrook pens. That's why I also collaborated with them. If I don't like the brand, I won't. But yeah, this is a good combination. So I'd say also it's a very good. I rarely have any problem with Esterbrook. Only the beginning when I bought the junior, like the nib was scratchy and they changed it. So it's very good customer service as well. So great combo. I might do it again, or I'll try other Vintas where this Vinta can survive. So this is the third pen. Let's just do this quickly. Hopefully I keep yapping here. And then fourth is the Platinum Century 3776 in my Urban Encroix Rogue Parfum Rosé. Where is that ink? Because if you are curious why I'm struggling with the name, oh, it's already like so dirty. This is the name, Urban ink. Okay, so you can help me out if you cringe with my murdering the name. That's the ink on this pen. And yeah, this is the only soft fine nib I have in 14 karat gold. So it's really holding up. I don't write so heavy, so this type of nib you have to be careful. It's really delicate. And yes, the ink is still there because like I said, it almost writes like an extra fine. Very less ink coming out when I'm writing even 2-3 pages. So there is still like 60% of this, and I'm gonna, obviously I will still use it until it's finished. So there's a 60%. It's really like very sexy nib for me. So the ink is, I'm fine with this. It's not new to me, but this is the first time I put this Urban ink on this nib, and it's kind of wet for a soft fine. Normally this is a soft fine Japan. It should be on the drier side, but because of this ink, I think it's a good combination. It's not that so dry. So I just say 3 out of 5. Okay, how I love the ink on this pen. Now the pen overall, it has survived the storm with me in my hand. I always take care of my pens and they're always housed nicely, and luckily already my other pens have tarnished, but this one, the gold, is still survival mode. I think this is from the old batch, or I don't know, but my heart shape of heart is already tarnished, and that was supposed to be a limited edition, so that was a newer release. So I think the older ones is better when it comes to the hardware, the trims, just my guess. So this is still a good pen, not a workhorse pen, so I'd give it a 8 out of 10. And the combination, like I said, I love it because the ink is flowing so smoothly on this one. Normally this is kind of like on the thinner side, but look at that. So again, this is a very good combination. So far overall, will I make this combination again, ink and pen, next time? I don't know, but yeah, this is a yes for me. Okay, I normally write a lot there if I am unhappy and not satisfied. So second to the last here is our new entry, the Twsbi Eco in rose gold trim. This is not a new release, but I just added this to complete my rose gold, and I have seen that they have released the espresso, of course, to complete the cafe theme. There you go, you have a clue what's next. So yeah, this is the Twsbi rose gold, and the ink, I'm still using this for my 5-year planner from 2024 jumping to 2025. There is still like 30 or 40%. This is a piston fill fountain pen, so, and in fine, it's quite bold, the Twsbi fine. Okay, so the ink level is, again, I love it. The brown, the sepia brown is really, sorry, it's supposed to be 5. The sepia brown is really coming out on this pen. And for the pen overall performance, I cannot say a lot. Twsbi is anyway a Twsbi. It's a great workhorse, and I write every day with my 5-year techo in this pen, and for the month of December, and yes, it's a 9 out of 10 for me. And the combination, of course, good, because you can never go wrong with the Atramantis, and that too Twsbi, so also very good. And yes, yes, yes. With this, the Atramantis sepia brown. So I needed a brown for my essentials, so this is part of my essential pens. Last but not the least is my one and only Benu pen that I used mostly on December because of its sparkle. Okay, so Benu never disappoints with the nib, and after 2 years, all are still looking good. Okay, this is a very good big pen if you like girthier pens, and ink level is almost finished, meaning I've used this a lot. So let's just say there's 2% as well. Hopefully this will write. I didn't check because with Benu, they are not hard start. There's nothing like that. The moment you open it, it writes immediately. So let's just say that there is still ink. Yeah, there is still. Okay, the ink flow of this Ferris wheel press bluegrass velvet, it's here, this is what I used, is very good. I only love Ferris wheel press inks, not the pens, so I'd say that this is a 5.5 as well when it comes to ink, because it's really showing off the shading of this ink. For the pen and comfort, I don't know, I don't have any other Benu sizes, so to me it's a comfortable pen. You know, I've loved my Jean House lately, my girthier pen, so I'm good with the pen and the combination overall. Though the color is a little bit not on the blue, it should be on the purpley side, but I don't have a Ferris wheel purple, or I really only have one purple, which is the Shikiori, and I'm not a purple gal, so that's why. And this is again a 10 out of 10. And then comfort as usual, good, very good. And we don't have space here, but I don't need to write. I love it. Usually Ferris wheel press inks, I have no problem. And of course this pen. So that's it, guys. I hope this is helpful to you if you have pens, same pens like I do, and you're thinking on what to ink them with. So this is the December ink pens, Vinta. Look at that shading, two-tone. And if you'll ask me, my favorite pen for the month of December is so obvious, the Olivine. And I have been able more than 5 when I posted the video of this, and there's no regret. This is my favorite pen of December. And my worst, as I've mentioned, is this one. Not the pen, I suppose. It is the ink. This is the first time I've used cola on this pen, and that's the reason why I do this review, because then I will know and I will come to know and share it with you guys that this ink and blah 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 will be good or not with your pens. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned. On my next video, I'm gonna insert on my lineup my Grail pen. That was my Christmas pen that just arrived January, because again it's from Japan. Okay, that's another clue, and I didn't expect that I would be getting that pen. So subscribe and stay tuned, and I will see you on my next one. I'm as excited as you guys are. Bye.